Hi guys, Lindsay here on the other side of the camera today. I'm going to show you how I spot clean my brushes. Everyone has their ways of doing this. This is just personally the way I do it. So I'm going to move all these dirty brushes. I'm of course not going to show you all of me cleaning all of these. That'd be boring. So move those out of the way, and the first thing you'll notice, my brushes were on, and then I have here, this is a microfiber cloth. These, I don't know, they're about 12 by 12. And I got them from QVC. I have quite a few of them. There's, 2 here, 3 more here, 1 dirty on the floor. The great thing about these is they're washable. I originally kind of started using paper towels, and obviously you do nothing but throw those in the trash. So the few things I use, I have a little plastic jar here, just big enough that I can, any of my eye brushes, I will dip in here and clean. So that's what I use that for. And I have a absolute must-have with cleaning your brushes, brush guards. These are available online. I don't remember the website off the top of my head, but I will put it down below in the description box. The cleaner I use to spot clean is, of course, MAC's brush cleaner. This is probably, I've had my MAC brushes going on 3 years, I would say, and this is maybe my 4th bottle. I personally put this in a 2-ounce spray bottle that I got from Walmart. These are like $1 in the travel section, and I just put it in here. Some other brush cleaners I've used before is the Clinique one, which is very similar. You can tell I almost use all of it, but I don't use my Clinique brushes anymore, and I'm kind of a I'll use this on Clinique brushes and use the MAC on MAC brushes. I would kind of think they're formulated for their own thing. So first thing I always start by doing, and I've already done this, is I have another 2-ounce bottle here. If you can see, it's kind of, it used to say alcohol on there, and this is just, your normal rubbing alcohol, and I spray it in this and wipe it clean with one of these towels. But it is already clean because I use this for my eyeliner mixing medium and anything like that. So I take my MAC cleaner, and I like to do my eye brushes first, and I will spray some sprays in here, just, get a little bit in there. And then I will take something like my 217, I just dip the bristles in, like so, and then usually I stick to a corner, but for video purposes I'm going to start up here. And I just, something like the 217, I'll go in circles, and just keep doing it like that until the edge of your brush is clean. You can see it's a little bit dark, but I promise you that will come out. Mostly it's wet. There might be a little bit of pigment in there, but for the most part it's always came out on me. So I will reshape the brushes. Obviously I have clean hands, and then I will use a small brush guard like so and let this air dry. You can lay it on an edge of something like this to dry. So I just put my brushes on something in an edge of a counter or whatnot to dry, so the bristle portion has air circulating all the way around it. The next brush I just happen to grab here is the 214. Same concept, into the little thing like that. You can see the dirty's getting off, and just wipe it, usually in a back and forth motion like this, on our microfiber towel. Something like this doesn't really need a brush guard. I'll just lay it to the side to dry. The most hard to clean brushes are always your concealer brushes and your eyeliner brushes. So occasionally I will have to change out. Obviously this isn't going to last me the whole time. So you can see there how yicky dirty that gets. And sometimes you'll have to go in twice. Yes, that's dirty cleaner, but it will still continue to clean it. And when you're running out, I just take the edge like that, spray some more in, and repeat. And look, it's practically clear again. There's a little bit of color in there. So again, something like the 195 here doesn't need to have a brush guard. This happens to be the 266. This has some black eyeshadow on the tip. And I will just go like this and like this on my microfiber towel. So that's basically an overview of how I clean my eye brushes. Now something more like a powder brush. This happens to be the 168. I didn't even know that was the number. Well, the 168. This I will spray the cleaner on. Just a few squirts. I'm not doing all pumps here. And then on the side of the towel like this, I will just wipe back and forth. Again, this being a white hair brush, it might not look like it's 100% clean, but usually after a couple times it is, and it will dry white again. So again, get all the residue off. And the great thing about using a microfiber towel like this is you've got more sides to use. These are just stains there. So again, this is kind of a fluffy brush, so I will find a brush guard to put on it. Here's a large one, just like that. And again, lay it on, you know, the side of something where it has air to it. The foundation brush, anything like this, is the hardest to spot clean. Sometimes I will just take these to the sink and deep clean them. I hate to use, especially a foundation brush, more than once without cleaning it, but sometimes, since it's such a pain to clean, I will. I use my little jar again, spray plenty of cleaner in here, and then you really just gotta sit there and work it, and it's gross. It is not the most pleasant thing to look at. And sometimes your brush just kind of can soak up all that like that. And I will go over a dirty spot on my towel because this is already going to be dirty. You're not, you're more getting the product out than anything. Still not clean. I don't know, how well you can see that it's not clean, but it's not. And just repeat the process until when you go like this, your waters or your cleaner is fairly clear. Most of your brushes, especially the MAC brushes like this, they're very well made and you can be fairly rough on them. I'm just doing this to get any excess moisture out. This could probably use another, a couple more times in the brush cleaner, but for demonstration purposes, I will call that clean. A kabuki brush is another really hard one. Really, you can either spray the bejesus out of this, or again, in your little dish, and dip the ends in. Another thing I like to do is to spread the bristles and make sure you get your spray down in there. Since this is round, you can go in circles, and it will not hurt the brush. Or you can go like this. The best way to let these guys dry, realistically, I do this again, is to put it in your largest brush guard, tap it in so you don't run your bristles all the way to the top, and stand it against something. Sometimes it'll freestand on its own, otherwise I'll just stand it like that. So, that has been how I spot clean my brushes, and hope you guys learn a little something. If you got any questions or whatever, just let me know. Thanks for watching.